We have a functioning Model A Ford front brake, and you can see as I'm moving the lever, it's expanding the shoes. I've freed up all this mechanism in here and made everything so the adjuster is free. Everything's good in that department. I'll take it back off for a little bit of finishing, but we do have issues with the cross shaft of the front brakes here, the lever. You can see this little metal is out of place here. The original grease nipple is this style here, so it's unlike the rest of the vehicle as far as greasing goes. So you need two grease guns, or you have to come along with a special grease needle to work that. Now it's possible to gently take those out and fix them up. There's bushings inside there. I'll give you a little closer look at the bench here. So this obviously isn't the bushing for that, but if you grind the end off the pin there, you can drive that pin through the shaft, you can get the arms off, and then this little metal seal, and you can get the whole mechanism out of there. The bushings, you can cut them with just take a hacksaw blade out of the hacksaw, put the blade right through, and you can cut the bushings for ease of removal. Put the new ones in with a bushing driver set. Again, just to display that I've changed these nipples from this style to modern style for ease of servicing later on. And once the bushings are in and you got the shaft cleaned, everything's good, you have to check these little pockets here, make sure that they're okay. And the levers, you can, if you have this out, you can use a roll pin that's just a little bit longer. And if there's play in that, you can mushroom the end of the roll pin with a center punch so that you can get that play out of this lever to the shaft. These ones have the lock nuts on it and the holes through the mount bolt to be able to put a cotter pin into this castle nut. And not all of them have that. Some are meant to be fastened on with regular 7/16 fine and lock nuts. So removing this grease nipple, quite easy. You can do it without doing any damage to the body. You just take a small chisel, work around, and it'll pop out. It's just a press-in fit. And there's a modern one that is a perfect fit. It doesn't go in too far to interfere with the shaft. Works well. In this case here, we've got a box full of this part number. So once it's all back together, there is little parts available. Front brake shim, a small cup-like washer that fits on top of the operating pin. Use when a longer pin is required. So I guess you can make up for some wear with that, with those little cups, if you need be. There's a set of locking washers and nuts you can purchase. You likely have them in your bin. A set of 4 bushings are available. Here's the modern roll pins for in there. And the dust ring, that's what they call that little ring there, that's available also. In that case, I'm likely going to take these brake lever shafts and put them onto that vehicle.